So yesterday we have completed like server side patching process, which is nothing but the pre-checks which is completed. We need to make sure the internet connection on the where you are installing SUP and WSS. We need to add the local computer object to the SCCM and the pre-checks. If you are installing on a different server, you need to install IAS as a pre-check and install these two components. WSS is a Windows component, okay? Then SUP is a SCCM component where useful for a patch management. Then we will do a sync. Yesterday we done the sync from manual way as well as PowerShell script. Okay, there both you can utilize this script. Okay, so these are the logs which are important logs. In entry they will ask you patch management. What are the server side logs you will check? Then you can say these four logs. This log, if they ask, you can say because this is only at the time of installation. But on the daily basis, if you want to check the health and all, you will check only these three logs. This will see only when you download the patches. Okay, that will be in the temp location where we'll see the practical now, like these things, the three logs which we seen yesterday, and these are the important log which we come with the status codes, right? 6701, which is started with Microsoft. 6704 sync is in process. 6705, it is from WSS to SCCM database. If any network issues and all, you can see 6703, 6702 for success. If you read logs, no, you can know each and every process. Okay. To reading the logs is which very important. Okay. SCCM and all, it requires a lot of patience and reading the logs. Then you will get to know each and everything. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yesterday we done the sync, right? So the sync WSync MGR which we open. So it takes almost 1 hour 24 minutes to complete the sync. If you see the last sync time where I sent a screenshot in the group, I think again it started the sync, I guess, see 6704 because of 8 p.m. It's crossed because we kept a schedule as 8 p.m. right? So it started the sync automatically because when the 8 p.m. triggers on the machine, the sync will auto start. So because you see the status code 6701, 6704. Then yesterday, if you see the sync, the time, here you see that 1 hour 24 minutes. If you scroll up, let me pause the log so that it won't go down. Okay, we can pause the log. Yesterday we seen 6701, which is started. 6702 is completed. 6701, which is started we around 12:06 p.m. 12:06 p.m. on the local server time. 6704, which is in WSS. So it found like 814 updates and its estimated time is 24 minutes. If you see 12:08 here, okay, if I scroll down, if it's 100% completed, almost 12:08 to 127 means almost 1 hour 20 minutes. Am I right? Near to 110 and 1 hour, yeah, 10 minutes. So it says like 24 minutes, but it taken almost approximately 1 hour to complete this. What WSS thing? From WSS, if you see 127 to comes to SCCM, 127 and almost it completes the sync at 131 means not more than 5 minutes. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Means
4 minutes.
downloading metadata to WSS it will take because it has to connect to internet and download to your WSS server. From WSS server to come into a system, it won't take much time because it's a local, which is side by side, right? So you can see the overall updates here, how many which are installed or not applicable. The updates here. This is a WSS console. Okay. So this has to be cleaned regularly. Okay, there is an option here where we can come and clean the server wizard. Means we can check one by one, one check and next for first time. Next time when you do every month, you can check this and do it next, so that no, the updates which are superseded and all, which will be deleted automatically from WSS console. Clear? If you put like I can say 100 grams of garbage like wastage in your home, is it matters?
No,
After 2 years,
definitely,
after 6 months, 1 year,
definitely.
2 years, it will be matters a lot, right? So if you do not do the cleanup, it does not hamper anything for at least, yeah, maybe 6 months, 1 year, because no, you know, not know how much load and all. Suddenly, what happens once you not do the cleanup, because updates are getting dumped into your WSS. Okay, right? Every day it's syncing and going to Microsoft and getting the updates, which the products
Yeah,
are
will
you selected.
yeah,
If you
it's
not,
consuming the space.
yeah, it's consuming the space, that's fine, but it occupies, because no, each and every machine has to connect to WSS for scanning and retrieve the updates. For example, if you have 100 updates, it's come and easily and scan and go away the results. If we have like 1,000 and 3,000 and 5,000 and 10,000 updates, each machine is will take long time to catch the server and get the response back. Okay, is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, yes,
What happens if you go to supermarket, there is only two people, what happens, you will come very fast, right? Am I right or wrong? What
yes.
about if there are 100 people, what you need to do? You need to wait in a queue for more than 2 or 3 hours. In very small shop, if you find like 100 people inside the shop, so you need to wait at least 1 or 2 hours, depends upon the queue. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
In the same way, there is a limitations also here for WSS. Okay, generally in IAS, there is only 1,000 connections will accept at a time. Okay, so where you can see this connections here in the WSS administration. Each and every pool has a limit. Okay, here there is WSS pool. Each and every machine will contact this pool where it is limited to some queue length of 1,000. Means at a time only 1,000 people can connect. Others has to wait until the queue has complete. Even in the 1,000, once it's connected, if the database size is huge, means the number of updates are more, it will hold the server long time. Means for example, you are taking for 2 months or 3 months grocery at a time. Each person will take lot of time for buying the products, right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So in the same way, if the WSS is consistent, means which is very good in healthy and cleaning everything, then the request of the client which comes from the end user machines, the patching, what happens when you do a patch management, if you have Windows 10 PC, it has to connect first and do a scan. Okay, and go back with the response of the server, once it will give vice versa. So if we have like initially, if you have initial days, if you have 100 updates or 1,000 updates, it will work like a charm. Then days increasing, you're not doing any cleanup, it becomes like 10K updates, 20K updates. Then it will take some more time. Initially it takes, okay, scan only for 1 minute of things to come scan and all. It will take more than 5 minutes to come. And sometimes if it's very more, it will fail for a response and fail the scans. Okay, this Lotus and Matt, we will see in the troubleshooting what happening and all. Okay, and we can park this later. So the cleaning is very important. Okay, so this server we can do at the end of the class how we can do a cleanup. But first it will come to WSS database. The updates are dumped here based upon yes. So superseded update rule. Last 3 months it won't come into SCCM. apart from last 3 months more, it won't come. Last 3 months updates which are superseded only, where we can see in the software library all software updates node. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir.
So yellow, then some entry question they will ask you, what are the colors of patching? Means the icons, the green, which is nothing but an active patch. Okay. Yellow, which is nothing but a superseded patch. Means superseded nothing but this patch is superseded by another patch. And if you there is a patch from January, the next day will release in February. Let me- icons. So this is also some of the entries they will ask you. Okay. So green is nothing but your active patch. Yellow is nothing but a superseded patch. Superseded nothing but no. Okay, every month Microsoft release the patches like 2021-01. 1 minute. So yellow patch is nothing but a superseded patch, which is nothing but Microsoft release patches every month. Like January they will release patches, and again February they will release patches. 02 February. So why they make as yellow is nothing but this February month patch contains also January patch. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So March month, which contains with Jan plus February. So that's why they will mark it as, once they release the new patches, old patches will mark as superseded, which is nothing but whether you can install that one or you can install the latest one, then all patches are covered. Some entry question they will ask you, I do not do patches for 6 months. Is it clear what I'm saying to you? I do not do patches for 6 months. Okay. So what I can do, I need to do 6 months patches, or I can do only the last month patch would be fine. They will ask an entry question. You can say we can install the latest patch, latest cumulative, which is called as cumulative update, which is nothing but CU. Cumulative is nothing but in the name it represents the bundle of updates. It is nothing but it contains the all the previous month patches together. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So whenever you are installing the latest cumulative update, which contains the previous month patches also, then if you forget patches for 6 months, you cannot, okay, target January, again come February, again March. It's not required. You can straight away deploy the latest patch which is available in the console, which is active. But some integration they will ask you, can I deploy superseded patch? Like I have like a 3 months patch, okay, Jan, February, March. I want to deploy January patch. Will it be installed? They will ask.
No, anyway, our patching the latest one, it has covered earlier also.
Yeah, I'm
Need not
asking a question. I have 3 months patches. Okay, still at not yet
Right.
deployed any patch. Will if I deploy January month patch, will it install, which is superseded patch? Yes or no?
Yes, it will install.
Yes, it will install. Unless until you not deploy this patch into the production, January will install. If you combine 3 patches in one group and you deploy, only March month will install. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes.
It means it means only 1 month means only 1 month you can install. If it is combining with the 2 months means that is the latest one you can install.
No,
If it is
automatically it
combining
will
with the,
select the latest patch
okay,
because
okay,
the superseded patch will not install at all when you combine all patches at a time. But when you deploy only January month patch, when you not deploy, it will install January. But if you say I see some debates happening, okay, when you have 10 years of experience who does only in patching, they says superseded patch will not install when you deploy. That is not true. Okay. But you can say I can prove it because which we done in an organization, you can say. But generally some, if you say you cannot argue with the 10 years experience guy, so simply say it won't possible. Either you need to convince or you need to, okay, that's fine, okay, that's good, you need to say that's it. You cannot argue with him because no, he will think like I'm working from 10 years. You cannot do anything. If you are more technical, then you can prove it. But in starting, no, you can simply agree with him. Depends because we do in our organization the same way. You can say, or you can test the things in your test lab. Okay, then you can have some confidence. Is it clear?
yes,
So this is the super expired patch, which is in the gray color. Okay, that is nothing but it's in a gray, in a light gray color, which is completely like completely black. So that patch is expired patch. So you cannot deploy expired patch because Microsoft is expired that patch to not install. For example, if you deploy, it won't able to download and deploy, but you cannot deploy that patches. Yeah, these are the three types of patches which are available. Where you cannot see much so grayed out patch. Sometimes when it's Microsoft is done, whenever the sync is going happen, no, it will clean the expired updates also. But when we do a maintenance, is it clear? So this is the updates. If you see, every month Microsoft releases two updates. Okay, mainly one is cumulative, one is service stack update. Every month, what they will do, if you search for 2020 2021 so cumulative, each and every OS has an operating system like 1909, x86, x64. These two updates and service stack updates for x86 and x64. x86 is nothing but 32-bit, x64 is nothing but a 64-bit. Is it clear what I'm saying to you?
Yes, sir.
Service stack update, no, initially we have some complications and with the service stack update, nothing but no, they says in the like a 1 year before, when it comes introduce this one, you need to install this first and later you need to install. When you combine within one group, sometimes if it's cumulative is installed, the patches will fail because no, they're not given any order. అంటే ఏంటంటే రెండిట్లకి ఆర్డర్ సెట్ చేయలేదు అనమాట ఇనిషియల్ గా. అప్పుడు ఏం చెప్పారంటే మైక్రోసాఫ్ట్ యూనిట్ టు డిప్లాయ్ ఇన్ సపరేట్ గ్రూప్, ఎస్ఎస్యు అనే సపరేట్ గ్రూప్ లో ఫస్ట్ డిప్లాయ్ చేసి ఆ సక్సెస్ అయిన మెషిన్స్ కి వన్స్ ఇట్స్ సక్సెస్ఫుల్ యూ కెన్ ఇన్స్టాల్ ద క్యూములేటివ్ అప్డేట్. ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్? వై? బికాస్ SSU is very important. What it will do nothing but because no, it makes the way clear. అంటే ఏంటంటే సో మనం ఎప్పుడైనా క్యూములేటివ్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ మంత్లీ security patch. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
So for this is a pre-check. It's not, I cannot say that is the terminology, but it's like a pre-check. What happens before installing this update, it will make the system in ready state to get install this cumulative update. Is it clear? A simple definition. You can read what is service tag update. Okay, then you can read what is a cumulative update. You can say you can read something related to what is Windows 10 service stack update. You will get some. A service stack update provides fixes to the servicing stack, the components that install on the Windows updates. Additionally, it contains component-based service stack, which is a key underlying component for several elements of Windows deployment, such as DSIM, SFC, and Windows Future Roles repairing component. The CBS is a small component and typically does not update, releases every month. So you need to read something about this, what is service stack update, okay, and what is cumulative update, and you will go through it, okay. But in general, service stack update is not very big in size. If you want to know the what is the size of the update, you can simply go to the properties of the patch, okay, then go to the content location, then you see which URL it's getting downloaded, and it is only 14 MB in size, okay, 14.28 MB. If you see the cumulative update properties of 20H2 64-bit, because most of the companies will use 64-bit. If you see the update size, it is around, let me scroll it to left, 400 MB, okay. But if you see the operating system, because Microsoft has reduced the size of the patch due to this COVID. Before COVID, it has almost 1.2 to 1.5 GB. Is it clear? 444 MB, which is 1909. The old operating system, if you have compared like any 1809 or 1709, it will be of, we not synced the 1709 updates where we cannot see that updates, okay. Where if you sync, it almost comes with the 1 GB in size, 1 GB plus. Clear? If you see, all January month are superseded. You can see this patch is superseded by which patch. You can go to the properties and see the superseded node here, so that these patches are superseded with February month patch. February month patch will be superseded with the March month patch. You will get the information over here. Is it clear? Hello.
Yes, sir.
And there will be, like, you can see maximum runtime 60 minutes. Sometimes what happens, we need to increase the size of the update, because sometimes it will tries and it fails to install due to the timed out occurs when we do a patch management. So at that time, some troubleshooting point of view for some updates where we need to increase the size of the update, but not for all, but maybe depends upon the issues where we need to think of. Is it clear?
Yes.
So okay, fine. Hmm, okay. And this required status and installed status is very important, which we will check now, okay. Then downloaded, the update is not downloaded, update is not deployed to any collections so far. So this colors of the patch is clear. Yes, no,
Yes, sir.
maybe. Okay, so any other doubts so far?
SCCM.
Microsoft, yeah.
Okay.
So if you download patch, then it shows as download, then the actual content will be downloaded from Microsoft. What about 400 MB will be downloaded. If you right click and download, you will get that particular download from Microsoft, which URL, which is already mentioned in the metadata.
Man,
This all is nothing but complete metadata information. It will download from this download.microsoft Windows, this folder from Microsoft location.
okay. Before deploying the patches, we have to download
Yeah,
it,
we will see the
in
process. Yeah,
console. Hmm,
yeah, we need to
okay.
create a group, that is, there is a process for it. Okay, we'll explain.
Okay.
So these are the updates which are available. .NET patches will be there, cumulative and security updates, and Office 2013 and Office 2016 and Office 365 updates will be available in patch. In general, SCCM patching, what you need to do is every month process would be this one. Monthly, what you need to do, select the list of patches and right click. You can create a software update group, then download the updates, distribute the content to the DP, and create a new collection or using an existing collection. The deploy software updates to the pilot or UAT collection. Wait for a week. check the deployment status, then you deploy to the mass rollout in a phased approach. This is what you need to do monthly, step by step. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
So still we have 6 more minutes. Better if you have a pilot and yeah, physical machines, that will be fine, because the VMs and all won't use everyday Outlook and all, and you do
Yeah.
not use any business critical applications. Okay.
Okay.
So better if you have like pilot users with less impacted, what I said earlier. Like in a bank, if you take like cashier will be critical, and the initial who guided, that will be an like pilot machine, so that now you deploy to the cashier. If the system is crashed, complete the bank will be has more like floating, right?
Impact.
Impact. If you deploy to like initial service desk people, two people, if they're down also, they can guide orally. Okay, you need to do this and do this, and they can inquire. Then come back after 1 hour. That will be fine. They will say something. Am I right or wrong?
Correct.
So they can do some other. You can the transfer. You can go to this manager and ask. At least they can guide other things. So that you need to identify the pilot machines and deploy, because you not know the impact. Like some application may not work. We cannot expect anything. Okay.
Okay.
Microsoft will not develop for our applications. They will generically check like basic applications which released by Microsoft and all they deploy. Sometimes when you print, it won't work. Sometimes what happen, your Excel may not work due to the bug. Some of the Excel options may not work. Like maybe like macros which may not work, internal components. Excel will open. You can type, but some of the components within the very useful for users will not work. But that comes only, we cannot test all the macros, no? So maybe that whenever the users are reported only we can get to know. But general functionality, what we will check, like Excel or important Google, important business critical application, they open and see whether it's working or not in the patch testing. Clear?
Yeah. Uh,
This they will deploy. Okay. Then they deploy in the third party in a different way, and the same group they will deploy. So 3 more minutes, we will reconnect and we'll start off. Just give me a minute, okay? Then we'll reconnect.